Hello everyone, it's Krugan over here, and as promised, I'm gonna go over through the developer's note of CROWNLESS, the primal desire. Now, the CROWNLESS is one of my most favorite anime design and boss in entire of the all the games I've ever played. Like he just looks so cool. Hmm. I'm obviously not going to read each and every single one of this, but I'm gonna, just go over through, a general overview of sorts. So, the Crownless, the Primal's Desire, is a high rank tested discord which mimics the form and actions that of a knight engaged in a ceaseless crusade. Ooh, a nice glore. Okay, despite its fabricated appearance, the crownless knows nothing of a knight's duty, nor does it possess any chivalry. It attempts to understand and learn the behavior of a human knight in war of its overlord, yet fails to grasp the true meaning of guardianship the role entails, as the entity only mechanically yields its lands, believing that this will make itself into a glorious knight. Okay, so basically it's in a delusion of sorts, like it's in a genjutsu. In the end, it merely became a sinister ghost of warfare, lingering amidst a prolonged void of struggle, trapped in the infinite cycle of conflict and death. Once the fighting ends, it finds everything meaningless. Unknowingly, the feathers of the crownless wings have been converted into colors of pitch blacks. Okay, so in the very first CBT, not the first CBT, or the first look of the game, if you go into the YouTube, you will see that the crownless was first red. He had a red and a white palette, but now they have changed all that red into black. Also, this lore they just dropped this somewhat lore. I'm kind of confused, or I'm wondering if the wuthering, the disaster that has struck this world, like has it like turned humans into these monsters, or did it create the monsters and their monsters are mimicking humans? Like for example, the game is basically set in some kind of modern type world, a modern post-apocalyptic world, and in modern world we do not have the the knight now. Like the knights are a very ancient, or you can say medieval type of things, and it's about like a 500 to about 800 years ago the knights were present. And in modern words there's literally no concept of knight, except for the spiritual, or the specific concept we make for ourselves as our philosophy or something. So I'm kind of curious, like is this the knightly behavior, their innate these creatures these innate creatures, what do you say, mm, desire, like like the primus desire, like it's in there. So it could be its innate desire, and it's trying to mimic humans as there were knights. Now I'm just going in circles right now, so let's just continue. Like the design is sick, like can I? Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Oh, look at that back! Look at that back! Let's go! Like the glutes are good. the the hands, the finger. He has that purple is black type claws. Talons that people call it. Ooh, a singular toe. Okay, like this is one of the most sick and cool anime designs like I have ever seen. These are on your illustration purpose. Okay, may vary in the game. Like his weapon, oh my god! Like Kuro Games has like one of the best anime designs. Only taken over by Genshin. If you have seen many of Genshin's bosses like Child, Ashdaha, then Scaramouche, very well made designs. Except for their latest one of their bosses called Upap. Yeah, it was not that good, but this looks sick. Like Kuro has a really good track record in making character designs. I can say that, by playing PGR. The knights that struggle. Okay, the engagement with knights includes, okay, there will be 3 stages, and slowly it will change as health bar goes down. First stage, look at this slow walk, such a cocky behavior, and I love it. I love some cockiness in my enemies. Attempt the initial stage, he'll be wearing his cloak and will be melee combat with fist and feet. This is what I really like. An enemy, this enemy design, they are showing this enemy's mentality, his mentality, of cockiness, of his superiority. If you have many of, if I don't know if you're all in Game of Thrones, but in Game of Thrones, there are knights. When we say knights, we say are like chivalry, integrity, loyalty. But we also know that there are other knights. You are cocky, and they have this superiority complex, and they want to show how much of a better person they are, and basically they are a bully. This crownless shows that bully's perspective. Not exactly bullying, but he's like superior to you. He knows it, and he's just taking in by this slow walk. Love it. Love this small detail. While the various moveset are slow and long preparation and recovery stances, so basically he's literally toying with you. Like, do look at that punch he's throwing. Like, damn. Like just something big and like, ooh, like no nothing, no technique or anything. He just just want to wham you, and you're like, oh, you are just like a fly to me. And you can counter attack his many of this. Despite this, as seen from Knight's evasive maneuvers, it appears as though it is more in a state of enjoyment. Yes, he's in a joyous mood. He's like in ecstasy, like slowly, calm, peace. Love it, love it. And the dodge, like the dodge is so clean. The dodge is so clean. Wow. His cloak also flutters. Nice, nice. Whenever the enemy dodges in a game, it's a good game. No, Yet the threat remains occasionally. Okay, he will slam his fist into ground, creating a shockwave over here. Well telegraphed move. We can easily dodge this, and you can see this coming from mile away. But you see, he's in a kneeling position, and you suddenly stands up. Okay, that's a sick looking move. Not gonna lie. Facing the first powerful foe after waking can be tense experience. However, this stage allows rovers to quickly regain their combat prowesses. So basically, it's a tutorial boss. Riled up. Okay, so this is stage 2. Crownless becomes fully riled up after this previous exchanges, having generated interest in the skippable adversary before it. So now, after enjoying it, and he's like, okay, I see you. Now I'm gonna use 10% of my power. Compared to the previous stage, the knight will become more vigilant, always ready to strike or evade, as though taking a role of a professional boxer. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Whoa, the dodge, the circle, and wow. And the rover's perfect dodge. Such a well choreographed fight. Oh my god. I'm just looking at the snippets. I know this game is gonna be amazing, amazing. Endless wars and battles, it has forged itself into a proficient master of martial arts. So now another lore detail through endless wars and battles. So is crownless like a singular immortal thing? So basically there is no crownless, and this is the only boss. Like the Genshin's boss, like hypostasis or something, like cryo hypostasis. It's the only one. So it's, the groundless is like something like that. I do remember in CBT they had said that the crownless that we are fighting right now is merely some sort of clone or something. So can it, split in itself into many different parts? I don't know, but many battles. So basically, this wuthering could be a multi-world, multi-planetary destruction. Like Galactus or something. Not exactly like Galactus, but yes, a virus or some alien force, coming from outside of the world, trying to conquer it. It reminds me of a very famous book called The Three Body Problem. Is a war machine that no longer dwells in movements, instead employing speed and precision to take down its target. Its action becomes swifter, making attacks difficult to evade, especially within the added combos. Yeah, see the nice sick combos. Wait, see when it moves that, his armor glows yellow. Oh, that's so good, like, using his muscles and signifying power. Wow. So much detail is we can miss out in the actual fight when we are still trying to learn this combat. Good. By accumulating energy, the knight can release a devastating blow full of grandeur. So basically, a straight version of that, full blown AoE effect. And we also get the female rover over here. From this stage, it becomes apparent that knight has incorporated various combat styles that of a human warriors into its own. Whether it be stance of a boxer or multiple forms of melee techniques, all shows the knight's ability to quickly learn and adapt to humans' behavior. Okay. So he's very smart and intelligent, an intelligent creature. Okay. Fury, having been torn by battle, the knight's cloak is now replaced by a pair of large feathered wings. The wings we saw earlier. A lance is called out. The lance, okay. Entering the role of knight. Final deal with the rover. Transformation comes complete change in the knight's fighting style. It shifts from pure melee to menacing lance, newly obtained wings, to pounce from air, rover. A combo of three sweeping strides. 1, 2, 3. Strong and powerful, well choreographed and telegraphed, and look sick as fuck. In addition to the lance, it would also fling sharp feathers at unsuspecting rover. This honorable move, unlike that of a true knight, rather more of a desperate attempt for victory out of fury. Look at this movement. Wow. Nice. How many arrows? Okay, 1, 2. He shoots 2 feathers. Okay. The knight's assault from air proves to be even more threatening, with greater flexibility in the direction of attack, significantly increased range, and the speed that they are extremely lethal. Ooh. Oh, look at that slow-mo in the air. Wow. I mean, it was because due to the rover's perfect dodge, our perfect dodge. But damn, it looks so sick. Wait, are those dust clouds when ships? Yes, that's dust clouds. Such an amazing attention to detail. Well done, Crow. Well done. Ooh. These are all so sick moves. Not only this, the jet-black wings can also conjure a column of tornado. I mean, this tornado could, become, this tornadoes look so stupid. Oh my god. Like, they have all this, amazing moves, and this stupid tornado. Like, it looks more like, just, a thread of wind rather than a tornado. They should, do more like, travelers, like in Genshin Travelers, Animo Travelers tornado. Compact and it feels strong. This doesn't feel strong. This feels like a gust of a wind or something like that. They need to make this more compact. Other than that, of course, it's like a Pokemon move. Crownless use whirlwind. After a grueling battle, the mock-up knight fades away under Rover's blade. The Crownless failed to acquire its crown. Okay, a nice chunk of lore detail. The crown represents a child's rite of passage into adulthood. Okay, it's also the crownless initial stage of imitating human beings. So the crownless is gonna become stronger and stronger as the story progresses. Like that's literally what this has to mean. It like the crownless is gonna be a recurring boss. Obviously, they have this sick looking box and they don't reuse it. Come on now. And it's also the crownless in okay. However, perhaps only when the crownless truly understands the nature of human beings can it find its own crown rather than merely imitate. Now I think if the crownless is gonna be a recurring enemy that gets more powerful, gets more designs, more moves, and different battle tactics. Maybe his final form will be he will get a crown on his head. Like if you see over here, he has only a singular part over here as a crown, whereas this another part is this yellow. So basically his full crown could be both the same this yellow over here to be over here. The battle merely marks the beginning of encounter between Rover. Okay, it's a recurring boss, but this just shows this one singular the attention to details to this boss. Like Kuro has cooked, and they have cooked well. They have cooked well on this fight. Now this post was published on 30th of March. Obviously, like we are too many months late, but hey, better late than never. So I noticed that they have actually made more new switch profiles and counting the profiles of their characters, and I'm thinking of basically reacting to all these profiles and giving my thoughts on it. And also thank you for watching this video. Like and subscribe if you like this kind of video. I am planning to cover Wuthering Waves whenever the game releases, or if by chance they have some latest CBT, then I am sure as hell gonna try to apply for it. I applied last time but didn't get it. I hope I do get it now. I want to play this game and try it out so much. I have so many concerns for this game from all this footage I've seen, but this kind of thing, like this crownless battle, this makes that game so exciting. Thank you for watching the video. Peace.